Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
The CPCA season kicked off last night in North Battleford. Fans have waited all winter long for this weekend and were stoked for the first race of the year. And Meadow Lake native and LA King forward Dwight King was there to watch the action. BJ Carey here is getting ready for the heat, and as he goes around the barrel, his horse knocks it down, and that will cost him some points. Also, Galloway is in this one, and as he leaves the infield, he knocks down both of his barrels, so that is also going to cost him points. Galloway and Carey were leading this whole entire heat. Galloway has the rail, and as Carey is closing in behind him as they get into the second last turn, Carey is looking to take the lead, and here they come in the home stretch. And as you can see it at the last second here, BJ Carey comes in, and he takes this heat just ahead of Dave Galloway. Now we get to the second last heat of the night here, and it's a stacked one. We got Jamie Laboucaine, Chris Molly, and Ray Mitsuing. Laboucaine has the early lead as they leave the infield here. And as we exit into the second turn here, it's Chris Molly. He is pulling away ahead of the pack. And now here they come down around the final turn, and Molly is still in first, followed by Laboucaine and Mitsuing in third. Molly will stay ahead of the pack, followed by Laboucaine and Mitsuing, and we will now go and see the top five racers from last night. And Chris Molly, he was a beast. He stole the show as he won first in aggregate, and he also won the day money. Race is just about to get underway as the first race starts in 10 minutes.
You always hope, and you work hard and you strive hard for it. And like I was telling Greg earlier, my teams are all pretty consistent. I had 6 teams going this spring, so they were all within, I felt, just driving them within a second of each other. So I knew I'd either be in the kind of the top end or the bottom end, but they'd all be there, all 3 teams that I brought here this weekend.
My first outfit went really well. I'm actually surprised I'm 4th with it. I had a green left leader on there, and he really worked well. And I was happy with it. And my point outfit, I hit a barrel with it, and a right wheeler, back right horse, just his bum hit the barrel, and I was around it, and that's wagon racing.
The Lloydminster rugby team had their home openers this afternoon at the Service Sports Centre, taking on the Edmonton Clan. The women coming off their first win of the year last week and were looking to continue on that high. However, that would not happen as they got defeated by the Edmonton Clanswomen. It was a hard one to swallow as they got beat pretty badly.
I thought we played a really great game today for our home opener. I can't complain. We were short some numbers and we had to pull some girls out of the woodworks, and I'm really proud of how the way the game went. We played a great team. It was hard fought. We really enjoyed playing this team. Some of the calls were a little questionable, but that's out of our reach. You know, we still had fun and gave it all we had for 90 minutes.
Moving on to the men's game now, they had better luck for their home opener. They won this one against the Edmonton Clansmen 55-10 and are now 2-1 on the year and are taking on Leduc Crude next Saturday at home. The Lloydminster Xtreme were back at home this afternoon, taking on the Edmonton Warriors at the Civic Centre. Coming off a split from last week, and the boys were looking to win this one at home. This game was a feisty one, 1-0 Warriors, when Keaton Pear decides to do it all himself. He cuts into the middle, spins around, and he rips 1 5-hole. Put the Warriors up 2-0. Xtreme on the attack now, and Braden Peterson just left the screen, and he gets a pass and is wide open and tucks it over the shoulder and puts the boys on the board. Now here, Dustin Herman with the ball gets a shot on the ground to beat the netminder. It is 4-1 for the Warriors. Now 7-1 Warriors, and they have 3 guys all alone in front of the net, get a chance, get the ball back, and Curtis Moore finally gets the goal to go. The game was 8-1 in the third. I will have full highlights and post-game reaction for you on the 11. And the AAA Prairie Pirates got their first 2 wins of the season last weekend on the road. The boys were back on the road for another 4 games, and first up, the Southeast Twins. And the Pirates drop a close one in this game. They had the lead going into the bottom of the 7th, but the Twins scored 2 runs to walk it off. Trent Cush was on fire at the dish, going 4 for 4 with a double and 3 RBI, and he also scored a run on a Darian Gamble RBI for the Bucks. And now the last game too between the Southeast Twins and the Pirates was just getting underway. We will have the full score for you at the 11 o'clock as well. And the Lloydminster Vandals are getting ready to kick off the 2015 season. Today, they hosted the Edmonton Stallions in an exhibition game. The Vandals were up 14-3 at the half, but the short bench caught up with them. Jake Hotchkiss got a 30-yard TD catch, and Zach Brooks got a 2-yard run to round out the scoring for the Vandals. Having the O-line and the defensive line playing both ends of the ball, it hurt the team as they couldn't rest their players. Next up for the Vandals is the season opener in Fort McMurray as they play the Monarchs. And our man, Jeremy Thompson, never gets tired. He just got back from Iceland, and he's here to bring you weather details after the break.